Corey Wolf with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. There's no way idiots. That's what Packers president Mark Murphy said when asked if there was any chance Aaron Rodgers would not be in Green Bay next season. The Packers QB caused a stir Sunday, saying his future in Green Bay was, quote, uncertain. He didn't clarify those remarks on the Pat McAfee show.
Now, obviously, after the season that I had and, potentially win an MVP, and, we obviously made it another good run, I don't think that there's any reason why I wouldn't be back.
Jared Goff's future looking less clear in L.A. When asked Tuesday if he could guarantee the QB would be on the roster in 2021, Rams GM Les Snead would only say, quote, Jared Goff is a Ram in this moment. And history made in the NFL. Washington named Jennifer King their assistant coach, making her the league's first ever full-time African-American female position coach. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
What's in store this week at Staples?
Printing you new signs for the time.
Get back to business with custom printed signs and sales materials. Staples has hundreds of designs to choose from, or just upload your own.
And now at Staples, get 25% off custom flyers, brochures, postcards, or labels when you spend $70 or more.
Some items printed same day when ordered before 2 p.m.
Save big on custom printing at Staples. Ends 2/27. Exclusions apply. Limit one offer per customer. See store associate or visit staples.com/custom prints for details.
Hindsight is 20/20. 2020 was a brutal year with a lot we couldn't control. Pandemic, economy, unemployment. What can we control? Our job, our career. Don't look 2020 hindsight next year and yourself in that job. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. Live online classes meet just twice a week. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL, Central California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
You're looking mighty chipper for 94.
94.
Yeah. KXO AM is 94 years old today.
In 1927, yes.
Mr. Earl Iray and Frank Bowles put the station on the air. At that time, it was KGEN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went through a couple of other gyrations, too.
Well, it went from KGEN to KXO. I believe it was 1929, something like that. But it changed frequencies a good number of times.
That was the change.
Yes. Anyway.
And that was quite an impressive thing for an area that was very lightly populated at that time to have a station.
All its very own, yeah.
The technology was in its infancy at that time.
Yeah.
So, you got to really take your hats off to the pioneers. That
Mr. Iray and Mr. Bowles. And, the thing is, they had a radio store, somewhat akin to, what Radio Shack used to be.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Where they sold radios and they sold parts and pieces. And anyway, so they said, okay, we'll sell more radios if we have a radio station.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know what they were doing beforehand. I guess they were selling people radios that they would take them somewhere else to use them or something.
No, they could use them here and listen to Los Angeles or San Diego or Phoenix. At that time, there were only about 200 radio stations total.
Total in America.
In the U.S., yeah. So, anyway, how about some other birthdays?
How about some other birthdays?
Okay, we'll start with some big shot birthdays. Actor James Cromwell is 81. Nick Mason, the drummer for Pink Floyd, 77. Singer Nedra Talley Ronettes, 75. Dancer Mikhail Baryshnikov is 73. Actor Mimi Rogers, 65. Jack Gers, guitarist with Iron Maiden, 64. Actress Susanna Thompson, 63. Keith Olbermann is 62. Actor Tamlin Tomita, 58. Actress Bridget Peter's little girl is 57. Actor Alan Cumming, 56. Comedian Patton Oswalt, 52. Actor Josh Randall is 49. And local birthdays, we've got a few. Our happy birthday wishes going out today to Alex Tarin, Danielle Staniford, Deanie Johnson, Alfonso Gonzalez, Don Campbell, Frankie Faleo, Haval Salazar, Jane Kemp, Jennifer McGrew-Thomason, Joe Ramos, Juanita Bravo, Mariah Collins, Mariana Pesquiera, Mary Mendoza, Natalia Nunez, Ramona Tariquez, Ron Peaks, Rosa Santoyo, Rosie Cota, Rudy Fernandez, Sam Villanueva, Samantha Rodriguez, Tori Villasenor, Vito Torres, Alejandra Ornelas, and KXO AM 1230 is 94 years old today. I suppose I'm going to have to bake a cake.
I figured you had the original cake from the first celebration branding.
Yeah, I'll have to check that. Yeah, okay.
It's petrified.
Yes. Somewhere in the back of, at that time, it would have been an ice box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Okay. Anyway, what else is going on? Not much. Imperial Valley reopening just a little bit, back to where we were in October, November.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the county has a new register of voters. We're going to talk about that and several other things as well.
Yeah, we'll have film at 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even sooner, maybe.
And I had my daughter Amy in Omaha, 5 inches of snow, okay, with more overnight and more on the way. Daughter Sarah in Portland, just outside of Portland, they got about 3 or 4 inches of snow, which is kind of unusual. They do get snow, but typically not very much.
And it doesn't usually stay on the ground either.
Not usually very long. The rain washes
it away. Yes, sir.
And we've got snow, 45, 50 miles away?
Yeah.
Okay. And there was snow reported. George said his son and grandson in Riverside had snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In the town, city proper? Or?
I think just outside. And Trace said her friend in Hemet had snow.
Well, not to be outdone by other people, you got to have a little snow, so those folks, they true.
Yes. And we're waiting for an update on conditions at the Mount Signal Ski Chalet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. You see if the snow-making equipment is back in order for the season.
We'll have to check on that. Okay, you ready for real news?
Real news is coming your way. So
World in California news headlines to begin with, all brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. This morning, yeah, were you warm? Well, if your heater isn't working right, you call Lock Air Conditioning and Heating and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. President Biden is zeroing in on climate change. CBS's Ben Tracy.
The president will sign a series of executive orders today, one of which will elevate climate to a national security consideration. Now, these executive orders will also call for the development of what the U.S. emission reduction target.
Mr. Biden is also extending a moratorium on leases for oil and gas drilling. It's day one on the job for the new Secretary of State, career diplomat Antony Blinken.
The world is watching us intently right now. They want to know if we can heal our nation.
Stocks tank at the open. The Dow opened 500 points lower. It's off 336 now after weak earnings reports from Boeing and Microsoft before an expected policy statement from the Fed. AMC shares have quadrupled as part of amped up trading of some of the most shorted stocks, including GameStop. Elon Musk fueling that rally with a simple tweet of "Game stunk." CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get max efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected to our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Here's license 696216.
California headline news, fewer COVID cases and a lower positivity rate, all reasons given for lifting the stay-at-home orders across the state. Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mark Gale.
Exiting the stay-at-home order means for most of us going into the purple tier. I think 99% of our population in California is now in the purple tier of the blueprint.
Under a new vaccine distribution system, the framework will focus on age once all people in Phase 1A get theirs. The current tier includes healthcare workers and those older than 65. Essential farm workers getting their vaccine in the Fresno area.
Vaccinating our essential farm workers will ensure the safety of their workplaces, their homes, their families.
Fresno County Supervisor Brian Pacheco, the county setting aside enough doses to get 3,000 workers vaccinated, leaving tens of thousands unvaccinated in the fields. PG&E officials say late last night that fierce winds and rain knocked out power to nearly 40,000 Bay Area customers. Jeff Scott, California News.
I like it.
And World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist.
Bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that.
Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 smart bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
Okay, but can it help keep us asleep?
It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now save dollars on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition smart bed. Queen now $17.99. Only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
I'm Joel, co-founder of the company behind SuperBeets. I'm excited to share with you our newest product, SuperBeets Heart Chews, which includes clinically researched grapeseed extract, shown to be 2 times as effective at supporting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone.
Get a free 30-day supply of SuperBeets Chews, plus a free 30-day supply of Super Grapes with your first purchase when you shop at getsuperbeets.com/sky. That's getsuperbeets.com/sky.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You'll find a Quick Lane in Brawley, another one in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news this morning for a Wednesday. The California Highway Patrol is at the scene of a fatal accident on eastbound Interstate 8 near Ogilvie Road. The accident reported at about 6:30 this morning. No other information is available at this time. Well, the County of Imperial has a new register of voters. Here's more on that story.
It was announced yesterday morning. County Executive Officer Tony Rojodas Jr. announced the appointment of Lindsay Gale as Registrar of Voters Elections Manager. She fills the position left by Deborah Porter, who retired in December 2020. Registrar of Voters plans, organizes, and oversees all operations and activities of the department, including the registration of voters and conducting all primary, general, and special elections in the county. Lindsay Dale joined the county executive office in 2018 as public information officer and recently served as elections transition team overseeing the November 2020 general election. She formerly served as the executive director of the Imperial County Farm Bureau. Dale said from her time volunteering on campaigns in her 20s to her recent work on the election transition team, she feels that many roads have prepared her for this position. She said she was ready to lead the department to increased efficiencies and administering honest and transparent elections for the people of the Imperial Valley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 80 and Julia Drive.
In other local news, the California Highway Patrol is investigating a fatal accident that occurred Tuesday morning. The accident on State Route 111 at Sharts Road was reported at about 10:15 a.m. According to the California Highway Patrol, a 22-year-old Calexico woman was driving westbound on Sharts Road, approaching a stop sign. The driver pulled out in front of a northbound tractor-trailer rig. Big rig driver, 47-year-old Juan Morales of Yuma, attempted to stop but was unable to avoid a collision with the woman's car. The car's driver suffered blunt force trauma from the accident and was pronounced dead at the scene. The truck driver was transported to El Centro Regional Medical treatment of minor injuries. Accident remains under investigation. In other local news, death toll remains the same, but numbers overall continue to decline. Here's more on that story.
The latest COVID-19 update was released yesterday morning. County Public Health Department issues the almost daily updates. According to the Tuesday update, a number of deaths attributed to the virus remains at 510. The number of active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County has decreased by 75. Number of cases now stands at 1,022. New cases per day per 100,000 population has decreased from 54.86 on Monday to 46.15 on Tuesday. A positivity rate has also decreased to 28.76% to the previously reported 29.53% on Monday. There are still 94 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in Imperial County, and there are still 4 ICU beds available in the county. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Ford is America's best-selling brand, and now is the best time to buy because you can get great offers on the Ford vehicle lineup. We build Ford trucks that offer outstanding performance and capability. We build Ford SUVs that offer versatile and convenient features to help you every day. Because Ford trucks and SUVs are built, you make Ford America's best-selling brand. Buy at your local Ford store based on 2019 calendar year total sales. Right now, there are big deals on SUVs at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Get 0% financing for 72 months on a 2020 Ford Explorer or 2020 Escape Gas. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months at $13.89 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Escape Hybrid and Escape Plug-in Hybrid. Residency restrictions apply. Taking retail from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 2/1/2021. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Come visit your San Diego County Ford dealers and get these deals before they're gone.
It's Page 2 of the local news. In-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurances. David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, vaccine eligibility priority changes. The state of California has changed the eligibility guidelines for the COVID-19 vaccine. State officials announced Monday that the current plan to vaccinate first responders hasn't changed, but there will be a change in the plan as to who gets the vaccine next. Under the plan announced Monday, the next priority would be people over the age of 65. The original Tier 2 plan had called for workers in manufacturing, transportation, and incarcerated individuals to be vaccinated. Individuals 65 plus are expected to be able to make online appointments for the vaccine by mid-February. According to the governor's office, Governor Newsom released no other details about the shift in priorities. California, like other states, is struggling with acquiring enough vaccine to meet their needs. Narcotics found tape a body. George Gale explains.
The woman was detained Saturday. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents were working the Highway 86 checkpoint when a transport van approached. A van was sent to the secondary inspection area. While agents conducted immigration checks on the passengers, a K-9 team alerted to the vehicle. When agents questioned one woman, she admitted to having 2 packages taped to her body. One of the packages tested positive for fentanyl. The other tested positive for heroin. 20-year-old woman, a legal permanent resident from Mexico, was held for processing. Fentanyl weighed in at 2.53 pounds with an estimated value of $28,500. Heroin weighed around 2.77 pounds with an estimated value of $28,750. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
BHE Renewables has been awarded a grant from the U.S. Department of Energy to support construction of a demonstration plant near the Salton Sea. That would be for lithium extraction. The plant will convert lithium chloride into battery-grade lithium hydroxide. The nearly $15 million grant from the DOE is in a $6 million matching grant from the California Energy Commission that was awarded last year. The demonstration plant will be built to recover lithium reliably and cost-effectively from geothermal brine. According to Berkshire Hathaway Energy, Vice President of Government Relations, successful lithium production from geothermal brine could be the catalyst to revive the Imperial Valley's decades-old geothermal power industry, not just creating new jobs, but also making the price of baseload geothermal power more cost-effective for the benefit of California. Assemblymember Eduardo Garcia said while the Salton Sea geothermal resource area is home to the largest deposits of lithium reserves in North America, virtually none is produced in the U.S. As global demand for lithium continues to grow and California works to achieve zero emission goals, we are presented with the perfect opportunity for our region to be part of this push and lead economic recovery. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or gray? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says today will start off quite cold with pockets of freezing temperatures across the Imperial Valley. A warming trend is then expected through the end of the week. Another storm system will likely impact the region at the end of the week, bringing another chance of precipitation, breezy conditions, and a slight cool down in temperatures. Temperatures then warm back to near seasonal levels by early next week. 61 the high yesterday, 38 the low. Sunny today with a high near 63. Light wind becoming southeast about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds with a low around 42. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. And right now downtown we have 45 degrees. With that, 66% relative humidity, wind out of the south at 325 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
As the current pandemic continues to affect families everywhere, IID urges customers facing financial hardship to contact our friendly customer service center to arrange a flexible payment plan. Customers may also qualify for additional payment assistance through IID and other partner agencies. Don't hesitate. Call today. Visit our website, download the IID app, or follow us on social media for more information. IID, where customers always come first.
It's sports time. NBA action last night. The Hawks, they beat up on the Clippers 108-99. Rockets rolled. They topped the Wizards 107-88. Jazz jumped on the Knicks 108-94. In other news around the world of sports, well, former Alabama football teammates Devonta Smith and Tua Tagovailoa have discussed a possible reunion with the Miami Dolphins. The only problem is, Tua is fragile, and, Devonta Smith, not real big for NBA action. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Kokopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Well, it's, what can I say? Nobody was elected to baseball's Hall of Fame. Yes, Sammy Sosa, no. Barry Bonds, no. Kurt Schilling, yes, a deserved snub of all of them. No other players on the ballot got enough votes to get elected to the Hall of Fame. Okay, I can hardly wait for A-Rod to appear on the ballot. Okay, anyway, hey, you heard Super Bowl 55. It's coming up on February 7th. The Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Well, according to sources, the Chiefs' Le'Veon Bell, Sammy Watkins, and the Buccaneers' Antonio Brown and Antoine Winfield Jr. are all expected to be available for Super Bowl 55. That's it for Sports Time.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your need, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full colors, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan to the public. The markets right now, red. The Dow Jones Industrials off nearly 300 points. The S&P 500 down 40. And the NASDAQ off 95 points. Gold down $6.70 an ounce. Oil is up 51 cents a barrel. Investors, they're focusing on tech earnings and awaiting a Fed meeting outcome to see what's going to happen there. Oh, poor guy.
Goldman Sachs cut Chief Executive David Solomon's annual compensation by $10 million following a penalty deduction that resulted from the bank's role in a corruption scandal involving Malaysian investment fund known as 1MDB. Poor Dave. His compensation package was reduced to just $17.5 million for 2020. How's he going to make it? Yeah. Come on, let's start a GoFundMe account for David Solomon of Goldman Sachs.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 63, light wind becoming southeast about 5 miles an hour. Increasing clouds tonight with a low around 42, northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 67, light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. 46 degrees downtown, 65% relative humidity. Financial news and a look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security. They now offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil, El Centro. Coming up, we've got CBS News on the Hour from around the world, local news when and where it happens on AM 1230. And of course, when you have a chance, you can log on to our website, kxoradio.com. Follow us, friends, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Newscast available on our YouTube channel.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. New development plot to kidnap Michigan's governor. CBS's Jim Krasula says court papers indicate one of those charged will fully cooperate with authorities.
Ty Garvin is expected to plead guilty to a kidnapping conspiracy charge in a federal court appearance today. The 25-year-old is one of 6 men charged in an alleged plot to kill Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The FBI in October said it broke up a plot to kidnap the Democratic governor by anti-government extremists upset over her COVID-19 restrictions.
Another day, another round of new action from President Biden. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
As we hit the 1-week mark of the Biden presidency, today's theme here is climate change. The president will sign several executive orders designed to do that, including a new ban on offshore oil drilling that the oil industry already says they don't like.
Tomorrow, the word is the president will Obamacare markets for new signups. Continued pandemic job losses have added to the ranks of the uninsured. The Biden pandemic plan now includes purchasing 200 million additional doses of COVID vaccine, with a goal of getting 300 million Americans vaccinated by fall.
We need more vaccines, clearly. And so that puts the end of the summer having enough vaccines for people who are eligible to receive the vaccines. The hope is that we have more vaccines approved over the next month or so, which would actually accelerate that timeline.
CBS's Dr. David Agus. 2 people in Florida, a fire captain and a paramedic of the year, will face charges in a plot to steal vaccine doses intended for first responders. Heavy rain in parts of California has raised mudslide fears in areas scorched by wildfires last year. KPIX TV's Katie Nielsen in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
James Warkessel and a few other neighbors waited until the rain started falling to evacuate, some of the last to leave.
The sheriff put out a call saying, hey, it's time to go.
More than 5,000 people near burn scars in the Santa Cruz Mountains are under mandatory evacuation orders. And with the threat of mudslides and debris flows, Cal Fire says once the heaviest rain starts falling, it will be too dangerous for them to try to rescue anyone.
New Secretary of State Tony Blinken has told State Department employees he values their work and commitment, and he says the world will be watching U.S. foreign policy after 4 years of Donald Trump. Back at work after spending part of yesterday at a hospital.
The Senate will come to order, and the chaplain, Dr. Barry Black, will lead the Senate in prayer.
Vermont Democrat Patrick Leahy, he will preside over the Trump impeachment trial next month. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 301 points. The NASDAQ is down 113. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Everyone likes shopping online, but searching for coupon codes is kind of a bummer. So make saving online a breeze with Capital One Shopping. Capital One Shopping is a free tool that instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Just download Capital One Shopping to your computer and let it do the work for you. So easy. And you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet? Savings and available coupons vary.
Co-founder of the company behind SuperBeets. I'm excited to share with you our newest product, SuperBeets Heart Chews, which includes clinically researched grapeseed extract, shown to be 2 times as effective at supporting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone.
Get a free 30-day supply of SuperBeets Chews, plus a free 30-day supply of Super Grapes with your first purchase when you shop at getsuperbeets.com/sky. That's getsuperbeets.com/sky.
Some cargo got loose after a traffic wreck in the Lone Star State.
An 18-wheeler created a buzz when it flipped over on a highway in San Antonio, Texas, spilling a load of honeybees. Local reports say the truck, owned by a bee removal business, was carrying 400 hives when it tried but failed to make a turn connecting interstates 10 and 35. At least 1,000 of the 20,000 or so bees inside got loose. The fire department killed the remainder with foam spray. The ordeal closed I-35 for hours. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Flying even higher than those bees, astronauts on the space station. And today, 2 Americans ventured out for the first of a pair of spacewalks. They're installing a high-speed data link outside one of the labs and connecting cables for an experiment platform that's being built. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Here is some great news. If you missed the deadline to sign up for health insurance, or if you sign up for a plan that you're just not happy with, you still have a choice. It's called MediShare. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance. And it's worked beautifully for 25 years. They have more than 400,000 members now around the country. MediShare is a Christian healthcare sharing ministry, and over the years, members have shared over $3 billion of each other's medical bills, so they could help share your needs too. And best of all, you could save a lot of money with MediShare. The typical savings for a family is about $500 a month. Your savings could be more or less, but think about what you could do with that extra money every month. You're not stuck with a high-cost health plan. You can join MediShare anytime, so call them today and check it out. Here's the number to find out more, and there's no pressure. They are super easy to talk to. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I have no words for it. I'm kind of shocked right now, actually.
With Carroll Buckley.
Not that I like it, but I do.
AM 1230 KXO.